Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome back to Going for Gold, the series where I give you the quickest and easiest ways to complete the golden camos on your weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer. In this series, I go over everything you need to know to be able to complete the golden camos on your weapons in the quickest and easiest ways possible. What I do is I go over the first 9 camos, telling you the class and the playstyle that you should be using to do these the ones the quickest, and then I go over the next 5 challenge camos, telling you how you should change that class and that playstyle to better suit these and complete those as quick as possible. So today we're going to be covering the second sniper in the game, which is the Outlaw Bolt-Action Sniper. This is a lot faster than the Paladin, which I covered last week. If you want to complete that one, make sure you're checking out the link at the end of the video, which will show you the guide for how to complete that golden camo as quick and easily as possible. But today we're going to be going over the Outlaw, so getting straight into it. The best class which I think you should be using to complete those first 9 camos, and to complete those first 9 camos you need to get 100 one-shot kills. The best class which I think you should be using for this weapon is with the recon sight, rapid fire, quick draw and stock. Obviously the stock gives you improved movement speed whilst aiming down sight. The recon sight is a lot better for close range kills than the normal sight is. The rapid fire allows you to shoot this gun even faster. It already is quite fast, but the way which I'm saying you should use it, you want to be able to fire even quicker than that. And quick draw obviously helps you to get those sights up even quicker, so you can quick scope players much more easily. For the perks, we have Engineer, Lightweight and Dead Silence. Obviously Engineer will show you all those trip mines, so you won't be dying constantly to them because they are really annoying. Lightweight will allow you to move around the map a lot quicker, letting you get to positions before the enemies, so you can pre-aim them and get quick and easy kills on them. And finally, Dead Silence will keep you silent whilst moving around the map, so players won't know where you are as easily, especially in hardcore, which is how I think you should be playing this. Just like the Paladin, this sniper isn't that good at one-shots, but if you want to be getting these one-shots really consistently, you really want to be playing in hardcore, where pretty much every single shot will be a one-shot kill. You won't really be getting hit markers when you're playing in this mode, so all you need to do really is get 100 kills whilst you are playing in hardcore, and they shouldn't really take you too long to complete. The best hardcore game modes I found was Kill Confirm, TDM and Domination. Obviously with Domination, all the players should be stood in front of you, and it should make it a lot easier to kill them. So if you aren't very good at playing quickly, which is what the sniper does really well, then you probably want to be playing in Domination, where you can sit back a bit more and just pick players off the flags. But if you are a bit faster and you are a bit better at sniping, then maybe you will want to be playing in something like Kill Confirmed or TDM. The only game mode I'd say not to play is Free For All, just because players are always spawning everywhere, and this game mode really is better for something like SMGs or assault rifles. With a sniper you probably will die quite a lot in Free For All, just because you're in so many situations where more than one player is shooting you at the same time, and obviously you can only fire one bullet at a time. You can't really drag across your screen like you can with an assault rifle, so definitely stick to game modes where it's more one-on-one gunfights. But once you have used that class and that playstyle to complete your first 100 one-shot kills, you can then move on to the final 5 challenge camos before you do unlock the golden camo. For these you will need to change your class and your playstyle slightly, both to suit the challenge and to make it easier for you to complete it quicker. So the first camo that you're going to want to focus on is Mother of Pearl. For this one you need to get 50 kills on the weapon with no attachments, so basically just keep playing how you were in the same game modes, just take off all your attachments, put on more perks if you think it will help you, but generally just keep playing the same. It's definitely the best way to do it. And by now you should also be pretty good at using the weapon. The normal sight on the Outlaw is also pretty good, so you probably find that you are a lot better at using it with no attachments on than you thought you would be, because you don't really need the attachments on this gun, because it is pretty good on its own once you have got used to how to use it. The next camo that you're going to want to do is Purple Hex, and Purple Hex is the complete opposite of Mother of Pearl. For Purple Hex you need to get 50 kills with an optic and 5 attachments equipped. So the class which I think you should be using for this is on screen now. It's the same as the first class with the recon sight, rapid fire, quick draw and stock, but then you've also got grip and stabilizer on, just to make it even more accurate. Obviously you can't run any perks or anything else in your class other than your attachments, the weapon and the sight, because you don't have any room, so just make sure you're running all of these attachments, because I think this makes the weapon the most balanced and the most useful in all situations. After that you've got 2 challenges which you might be able to complete whilst doing those 2 that I've just talked about. These 2 camos are called Roller Rink and Penthouse. For Roller Rink you need to get 10 long shots. This does pretty much depend on which map you're playing on. Because a long shot with a sniper does mean you have to be firing at extremely long ranges, there are only a few places in the game where you can actually earn these. The best maps which I found are Jungle, Morocco and Militia. Just sit on those really long places if you are struggling to get these. Just wait for enemies to run across, and in hardcore you should be able to get those kills really easily, as it's always a one-shot kill even at those extreme ranges. And for the Penthouse camo you need to get 5 5 double kills. Again, this one probably was quite simple to complete, probably easier than Roller Rink was, just because it doesn't depend on how you're playing. Because this gun is so fast and so good at getting kills generally, you probably have completed these whilst getting those 100 kills before, so you shouldn't have to worry about this, but if not, just keep playing normally and you should complete it pretty quickly. And finally, the hardest camo to complete is called Spectrum, and to get Spectrum you need to get 5 Bloodthirsties using only the Outlaw. Obviously, to get a Bloodthirsty medal you need to go on a 5 kill streak with just the Outlaw, so this is quite hard to complete. Just make sure you're using the class that I talked about before. Make sure all your kills are actually getting counted in the kill feed. The assist counts kill doesn't count, so again, playing hardcore because you will always be getting those one-shot kills. And just try and be aware of the enemy spawns, just because this way you can get quite a few nice easy multi-kills when all the players do spawn in together, because this gun is so fast. If you are struggling, make sure you are playing in those domination hardcore game modes, because all the players should be facing towards you as long as the spawns aren't broken, and you should be able to pick them off quite easily. But that is everything that you need to know for how to complete the golden camo on the Outlaw Sniper in the quickest and easiest ways possible. If this video has been helpful, please make sure you leave it a like. If you want to see more videos exactly like this one, make sure you are subscribing, checking out the link which is on the screen now, which is a link through to my full playlist of all of my Black Ops 4 going for gold weapon guides. I will be trying to cover every single weapon in the game, and I am doing all the snipers first. If you want help with that, make sure you are subscribing and checking out that playlist. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.